Wow. Directed. Team. How's it going, y'all? I am Dotsale, the undirected guy. And we gotta talk about this one team. What in the duck is going on out here? You know, we've talked about angry humans and, you know, we've covered that and people doing crimes and committing assaults and different things like that. But it seems like it's transferred over into the duck community. The duck community are out here saying, you know what? We're fed up with it. And we about to get active out here in these streets. And we ain't playing with y'all. Hold on. I think we got more. We got more? Hold on.
Are you sorry for biting me? Do not fly in my window. Can you fly? I will bring you. Do you eat
It's
crackers?
a good question.
I'll bring
She
you
got
some
me
crackers
confused now.
back, okay? Let me go home and I'll go get you some crackers.
Sounds fair.
I'll be right back. Do not fly at my. I'll be right back. Ah! Bird.
Wow. I don't know what this guy got going. Is that a Jabberwocky?
We empower those.
All right, we're gonna get up out of here. Team. So we've seen a rash of duck crimes as of late, and you know something that we got to talk about because you know this impacts us as human beings. If anybody knows that ducks and geese and loons and all kinds of birds, they're all a part of our lives. Oftentimes, I remember the last time that I had an encounter with a crazy. It was a seagull. A seagull came out. I was out with some of the homies. I think where was it Lake? I think it was Duluth. If anybody knows about Duluth, Minnesota, there's some water bodies out there that are very popular and very, very nice places to go to. And we were out there and we were having somewhat of a picnic. We had sandwiches, chips, and different things out there. And I didn't understand how aggressive the wildlife was as far as birds. So I'm pretty sure they were seagulls, but they actually stole a sandwich directly out of my hand. It was insane. Like when I tell you like this happened, like it was out of a cartoon. Like I'm sitting there type like not, you know, we might have, you know, been, you know, drinking a little bit. Maybe not, I wasn't at my A game, but I didn't expect that, you know, a bird would swoop out of the sky and just take my sandwich in the blink of an eye.
Excuse me.
And, you know, so it was crazy. I actually had my first experience with angry ducks as a kid though, right? Like, you know, growing up in Seattle, Washington, there's a lot of wildlife out there. So, you know, we experienced that, but it never at a place where they actually attacked me as a human, right? Now, maybe some of these people, they got some bad energy around them. They say that animals have like this aura that they can feel like, you know, evilness within people. So that could be the reason that they're going at these people. They're trying to eradicate them, even though that they're not going to be very successful with it, with the abilities that they have. They're still going to try. I want to go into this news story, though, and we're going to see what's going on just more recently over in Florida and how these ducks are reacting to the human wildlife is how the ducks would look at us. They would look at us as human wildlife. And let's see what's going on. Let's check the story out.
Neighborhood has a tenant that's causing chaos. I'm Cape Coral community correspondent Bella Line. A Muscovy duck has been chasing people who live on this street. And when they couldn't get the help they needed, they called me. And I saw the duck's rage firsthand.
The duck didn't care if the news
this is
was
what
there.
We were greeted with off one street near Surfside Boulevard.
This is crazy.
Waiting for me to come in.
A Muscovy duck terrorizing the neighborhood.
A Muscovy duck.
in 98.
So have these ducks always been here?
Occasionally, yeah, but now it's more frequent.
And James Sepulveda showed me his hand. The duck
Damn.
bit him and his neighbors, even
How can
sending
a
one
duck
to the
do that?
hospital.
It don't even
They
got
sit on my
teeth, do it?
porch on 7 to 7:30 at this time of the year.
Hold on, y'all. Do ducks got teeth? That thing don't look like it got teeth. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If ducks could carry guns, it'd be war. They'd shoot us all.
To catch a sunset, some sun, and I had my eyes closed. All of a sudden, I felt a jab on my hand and it was bleeding. Are you gonna walk the other way?
And Richard Guy down the street has a similar.
And he's a veteran too. Like, so this means that this guy right here, like, I mean, literally has been to war. And the duck ain't even bothered. He see the military hat. He see the signage all over him representing his veteran status, and the duck's still ready to pull up, knowing that this guy got firearms in the house. It's crazy, man. These ducks are unhinged.
I stood up and I made some noises thinking I went, go away, duck, Next thing I know, its wings come out, and like it was going to attack me.
Here's James peeking out on the porch as the duck tried to come inside. I reached out to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, and they said, quote, Muscovy ducks are protected under the Migratory Bird Treaty Act, but the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has issued a control order allowing control of Muscovy ducks and their nests and eggs in areas outside of their natural range, which is actually Texas. FWC says the ducks must be humanely killed or donated to educational or scientific institutes. But for James, he says being on a tight budget with his fixed income, paying for a trapper is just not in the cards.
And they're actually committing injury to individuals they should get rid of.
Reporting in Cape Coral, I'm Bella Line, Fox 4.
This is crazy. They got the backing of the government too. That's insane. All right, we got a couple more videos of ducks going at people. We got it right here. And they going at tall, small, young, old, little girls. They don't care. These ducks is out of control.
I'm gonna attack you. Why do you want to
This
be?
look like a farm duck.
This duck seems to be a little bit of an attack duck. Shh.
No.
Shh. Penny. Come here.
Okay, actually, I do not want to get attacked by this. Wait, what about my tree?
I thought you wanted the duck
He
to
chased her
attack
out her hat.
you. You said you did. You said you wanted the duck to attack you.
It's freaky.
I know it is. Hey, next time it does it, just turn around and kick it.
Why?
Because it's trying to attack you. You told me. Hold on, wait.
This is the crazy part. Like, we're not naturally inclined to jack up ducks, right? So it's like they got the advantage on us because, like, naturally. But the crazy thing about it, when you think about it, people eat ducks. So these crazy criminal ducks, like, I mean, technically, you get the ultimate revenge on them and eat them. Now, me personally, I would never eat a duck or any type of wildlife at this point in my life, and I haven't for a long time. But I mean, we're at a point where we want to attack these animals or really stop them, to the point where the veterans over here getting beat up by ducks. But at the same time, he probably just came from KFC with a bucket of fried chicken or Peking duck. I mean, this is crazy. Like, the psychological aspect of all this is actually mind-boggling.
Judge my physical and my physical as well as my mental fitness.
This is getting really deep, team. This is getting really deep.
You told me you wouldn't even be afraid of a crocodile. Do you remember when you said that?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not going to be afraid of a crocodile, how are you afraid of a little duck? Look at me.
You was afraid of it.
Look at me. No, I'm just saying, you told me that you wouldn't even be afraid of a crocodile. And I just saw you run and scream and throw your lemonade at a duck.
The crocodile wouldn't try to, if it tried to eat me, I would.
Oh, okay. So there, you might be.
Whoa, the
Just
duck
stay
came back.
behind me. Just stay behind me. Just stay behind me. You hear me? That's not gonna mess with me.
He gonna attack you too.
Pick up your lemonade. Get your lemonade. Come get your lemonade.
All right, so this is crazy, team. Now, the reason that she doesn't want to attack the duck, even though that it's probably less strong than her, it's kind of like the same thing that is with your grandma or your mom. Like, you know, most likely when your mom yells at you, like physically from a standpoint, you could probably like whatever. But because it's your mom, it's like, I don't know. Like, it's just something about the aura that's presented there that's just extremely scary. And you don't even want to really test what can happen. Although in the back of your mind, you know, there's not much. But, you know, the duck probably has some of the same tendencies. All right, let's look at least one more video. Do we see? We've seen that one. All right, let's look at this one. And then we're going to get out of here. Or is it this one? Let's check this one out. Oh, no, not this one. Let's go with this one.
All right, come on. All right,
I don't know what he's gonna do.
he's burning his food.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Let go.
I'm about to pee my pants. Oh my gosh!
These ducks ain't playing, man.
Where's he shaking his? So I am going.
How many ducks
All right, come on.
are there in comparison to humans in the world? Let me see something. The world's human population was estimated at 8.2 billion people, while the total breeding duck population in the traditional survey was estimated at 34 million. That means that there's roughly 240 humans for every, or about one duck for every 240 humans. Okay, so we're outnumbering the ducks 240 to 1. So they're going to have to come up with a very, very elaborate strategy to take out humans. But I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't putting something together right now. Now, lastly, we're going to look at this goose right here. Gangsta the Goose terrorizes the Utah community. Right? Gangsta the Goose is out here. So they're starting to head crime organizations and all of that. And they're really starting to leverage their influence and power. And they're getting at the youth and really trying to, you know, create a lane for themselves within the earth. So it's getting kind of crazy. The goose, affectionately named Gangsta the Goose, has been attacking people for more than a month as it's acted as a bodyguard for a mother duck and its eggs.
I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately.
Come on, Shun. Hey, listen, man. We ain't playing out here in the duck community. You keep playing with us, we gonna send the package to your mom's house, and we gonna blow that mother up. Stop playing with us in our duck community. Hold on, man. Let me pull this dude up real quick. You see this dude right here? He's not playing with y'all, man. This is what y'all got to expect right here. All right? These ducks ain't playing no more, man. They've had enough. So, you know, it's getting kind of crazy, team. I just had to bring awareness to this because we might have to come together as humans and see what we can do about this. Now, me personally, I like ducks. One of my favorite birds is the blue jay, but I also like the woodpecker too. I think they're really cool and fun to observe. But, you know, at the rate it's going now, I mean, just think of like a million woodpeckers coming at us. Like, they might be able to cause some significant damage. So this is something I had to bring awareness to the community about. And, you know, I think we got to go dark for this team. You know, usually I like to go light for something like this, but this is getting crazy, right? And, you know, I got my kid just outside of frame, and I think I got to warn him about this because, like, he's coming up in a world where, you know, these ducks ain't playing no games, man. So it's like, you know, they're going to have to definitely be aware of what's going on. I'm going to get out of here with that, though, team. I appreciate y'all. All right, go. I got basketball. It's the end of the spring season, so we We got playoff games tonight. I got to officiate, basketball official. I'm about to have some fun. You know, I'm gonna be in a safe environment. We're gonna be in a gym, so there's not gonna be any ducks that, you know, will be in there. But walking in and out of the gym, I'm gonna have to be careful. You know what I mean? I need one of them suits that, you know, when you're training your dog and they got the suit where the dog can bite on your arm, you're trying to train them to be a attack dog. I need one of them suits when I walk outside, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run into a couple of ducks. So if I see them over there and they shooting dice and they got like a metal pipe in their hand or something, then, you know, I think I'm gonna avoid that crowd and just try to make it in the gym safely. So until then, I'm out, team. I appreciate y'all. It's crazy.